Alright guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do something that will help out your graphics quite a bit in your game, and we're simply going to make a normal map which is similar to a height map. I don't know what the big difference is other than the fact that I don't know, the normal map gives it depth, but it doesn't really add any vertices or anything to your objects. So it'll look very detailed, but really it has a small impact on performance. So we'll just start off with Gimp, which is what we're going to use to make this texture because it's two textures combined into one. And what I'll do, I'll just use the airbrush tool. Is that what I'm on? Yeah. And we'll just make a glass type material, for example. So let's see. I only want to have to pass over a couple times. It should be huge. Alright. Let's just see what it does. Yeah. Just pass over a couple times like that. And then we'll get like a different shade of whatever color. And we'll change the brush type to something like this, I guess. Look at that. And we'll get one more color, because why not? Maybe we'll go with that sort of shade. That I actually think that looks more like water than glass. Maybe we'll go extremely light on one of these. And do that one a bit thicker. I actually think if you zoomed in on a picture of glass, it would probably look similar to that, maybe. I mean, it kind of depends on the type of glass. Most glass is very, very transparent, but you could obviously still see little details like that, possibly. Maybe in like a reflection, you could see the surface of it. Anyway, I think this is actually pretty good for what we're about to do. So we need to save this one. And let's see. I think it's under here. I'll just make its own folder. And we'll say textures. And I actually did this wrong. You want to go to export as, and then we'll get back to that same folder we were just in. And then we'll say glass.png, which will work just fine. Wow. Hold on. Alright. And then we'll actually go open that file. Whoops. We'll copy it. Except we'll say underscore map. Or maybe we'll do underscore norm for normal map, because there's different types of maps. There's height maps, normal maps, specular maps, metallic maps, you can do ones, I think you can do them for roughness. But anyway, this is the one we're going to open now. So we'll go File, Open. We'll get to it again. I don't know why I have to go through all these steps every single time, but I guess that's fine. And we'll close this one. Don't need to save changes because we saved it already as its own file. And we'll go under Filters. We'll go under Map and Bump Map. Now this does not make a normal map, but you'll see what I'm about to do. So I usually pull this all the way down and then pull this one all the way down. And then I slowly raise it like that. And you can kind of see what it's doing. And if you look at that, that's completely different. But it's blue. And normal maps are usually purple and pink and that kind of shade of color. We're not going to do that in here. We'll just overwrite glassnorm.png. And this is why Gimp is great. It's like Photoshop, but it's free. And this is already here. You don't have to install any plugins or anything. This is already here for you. So now we'll go in Unity, and we'll have to get back to this. I don't know why I closed it in the first place. But we'll go back to where we were. And we'll take these two, copy, or you could just drag them in over here. And we'll go to, in here, assets, materials. We'll make an imported folder. And you should see it pop up over here after we get done. So when we go back in here, it'll process it, and then we'll go in here, import it. There it is. So we're going to create a new material, and that is right here, and we'll say glass. Now, I'm not going to lie, I forgot how to make it transparent. I think it's under one of these. Oh, I don't remember. See, specular. Don't want that. Effects flare. I think it's under this. I think it's transparent. I think that's the one we should use. Nope. No, it's right here. I'm an idiot. And then we'll put our glass, and we'll put our normal map, which is not a normal map, but you'll see what I mean. And it looks kind of funky. So this doesn't always work perfect. I mean, I've had it work really well on some objects, and it doesn't sit well on others. And then we'll don't want to do that. That'd probably help out a little bit. It's going to say you have a problem with this. If you go and look in here, we must change this to a normal map and apply, and it'll probably, nope, it did it for us. Usually it'll tell you to fix now when you're in here. But yeah, I don't know why it gets darker on one side than the other. I don't understand that. Maybe there's something I don't know. But we'll go in here and we'll go to game object, create 3D object. We'll create a cube. And we'll say glass pane. And then we'll set it to 0, 0, 0. Actually, we need to set it to, let's do 1.5. And then we'll make it 3 tall. On the Z, we'll make it 0.02. Make it very thin. And then we'll make this one 2. And we'll just move it over here somewhere. Really? And then we'll drop our glass material on it. And it is not transparent, as you can see. I wonder, I can't remember how I did it. Maybe you gotta set this. Oh, we want that back to white. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. That's my best guess. Okay, so I figured it out. I wasn't too far off. You just have to go here to the albedo, like color picker thing, and down here you have to change this. And if you make it completely black, you can't see it. If you make it completely white, you can see it perfectly. Um, I would say here would be a pretty good place to put it. You still have a little bit of a shadow. You can still see it. It's still visible. It doesn't look too good from here, but you know, if we play endgame, oh wow, yeah, you can see it. We can walk through it for some reason. You can't really. Oh wow, normal map showing up there for sure. Yeah, but usually you don't set your depth and all those different values on your normal maps so strongly because that's exactly what it did. It just made it very visible like that, which is not what we want. That is actually very funky. It's completely that's really strange. Turn this up a little bit. We don't want that. Maybe just a little bit, and it'll show all the time. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have added the weather effects. Perfect. You can see it a little bit, and I mean that looks pretty good in my opinion. But I still would have probably next time not do such I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. Let's go back in here and look. Filters, map, bump map. So you got your depth and elevation. So I probably should have done more like where it's not so visible. So that's fine. That's insane. Should have done something more like that. Maybe. That would still be very visible. I don't know. It's got to be real subtle when it's something like that that's meant to be smooth. Now, if this were a ground texture, that would look amazing. But yeah. I don't know. There's not much more to this. I'm just saying, you can take any texture and you can use that bump map feature in Gimp and make anything look really good. We'll have to do that with a ground texture another day. See you guys in the next video.